Perform is a verb which has to be ended with end perform. So all these statements you write between perform and end perform will be executed. Now, this one in this case is meaningless actually. Even if you don't write perform and perform, anyway, this display statement is going to be executed.
Hmm.
If you write perform and perform, then also it will be executed. If you don't write perform and perform, then also it will be executed. But this is just an example you need to understand. In the there are four types of inline perform. This is the normal one. Okay,
Okay.
I'll show you. The other ones also I'll show you. Then you'll understand in which cases this is used. So IBM mainframe, okay? This is the output. So it's a normal inline perform where you write like
Hmm.
this. The next example is perform multiple times. So when you want to perform a set of statements multiple times, that time you have to write it like this: perform 5 times, perform 10 times. So this entire set will be performed 5 times or 10 times. Okay, it will be like IBM mainframe COBOL, IBM mainframe COBOL, IBM mainframe COBOL, IBM mainframe COBOL, IBM mainframe COBOL. Okay,
5 times. Okay.
so it's not like that always there will be display inside it, but there may be any statement which you have to perform a specific number of times. You can write it that way.
Okay.
So see, 5 times, correct?
Yeah.
3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Now, this example I have not personally used in real time. I have never faced. Not sure if anyone faced, but there is very less usage of this one. Okay, there may be, but there is very less. The previous one is not used only because that is meaningless.
Yeah.
This one is the most used. Perform until. Do you know about this?
Yeah.
So
So
perform.
we have to count. Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's a,
I have taken a variable I. Picture clause 9 of 1. I have taken initial value as 1. Then here I have written perform until I greater than 5. That means unless and until I is greater than 5, this loop will keep on running. As soon as I is 6, as soon as I is greater than 5 and it is 6, this loop will get closed. That is the meaning. So until means what? Perform until I is greater than 5. Until I is greater than 5 means as soon as it is greater than 5, this should stop. But as
okay.
long as it is less than or equal to 5, it will run. So perform until I greater than 5 and display IBM mainframe I have written, and every time I'm incrementing it by 1. So the first initial value of I is 1. So the first time the condition will be checked like this. 1 greater than 5. It is false. It is not, 1 is not greater than 5, so this loop will be executed. So many people get confused here that this loop is not satisfied, then it should not go inside. It's not like that. It is reverse of that. When it is satisfied, then this loop will be closed. So 1 greater than 5 is not satisfied. First display will be there. First display will come. Then add +1 to I. 1 will be added to I. So value of I will become 2. 2 greater than 5, which is again false. So second display will come. Then add 1 to I. This time it will be 3. Next time will be 3 greater than 5. So third display will come. Then fourth display will come. For the last time, fifth display will also come because 5 is not greater than 5. So like this, fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 displays will come. 5 IBM mainframes. Then for the sixth time, it will become 6 greater than 5. Then this loop will be satisfied. It will not go inside. It will go to end perform and it will close it. Got it?
Yeah.
See, 5 displays. Got it?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So can you tell me what will happen if I don't write this line? Add +1 to I. If I don't write this line, what will happen?
It will be infinite.
Correct. It will be infinite loop because every time it will be 1 greater than 5 only, and this loop will never be satisfied because I am not
Yeah.
manipulating the value. So it will go into infinite loop. This program will fail with S722 because I am displaying, and this will bring down the spool, and S with S722 timeout error, it will fail. So while coding perform until, we have to be very careful what we are writing.
Yeah.
This example is the most used in real time. You will see out of inline perform, first two are not used. This one will be the most used. Next one is also just the extension of this one. This last one is also same. But here the thing is, I have taken a variable I picture clause 9 of 1. I have written perform varying I from 1 by 1 until I greater than 5. Perform varying I from 1 by 1 until I greater than 5. Display IBM mainframe and perform. Can you tell me the meaning of this if you understand it? It is similar to the last one. The syntax is different, but similar to
Yeah.
the last.
So what will be the i's value first time?
Yeah, that is
From
what.
one, no?
Correct. Form one is the initial value. By one is the incremented value. So in the previous example, I wrote add +1 to y, correct? So that
Yeah.
+1 is this by one, and from one is the initial value. So that is why varying is written. Perform varying I. That means perform changing the value of I, taking the initial value as one and incrementing by one until I greater than 5. So here
Okay.
add +1, add -1, you don't have to write separately because it is being taken care of here only. Initial value is also not required. Both the things are being taken care of.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. During the last class recording, you haven't said
I sent, no?
no.
Sent.
Okay, I'll
Well,
check.
immediately I sent that after some time only I sent.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So next is outline perform. So this inline performs, we have four. One is normal inline perform, one is perform multiple times, one is perform until, one is perform varying until, correct? So out of
Yeah.
which perform until is the most used. Perform varying until is also used, last one, but little less than the perform until. But normal perform and perform multiple times, those are not used much. Outline perform. So in outline also we have four types. One is normal one. So first one is the normal. So during the first, I think in the first class of COBOL, I told you there were some there we have the concept called paragraphs in COBOL. So what is a paragraph? Now some set of statements we write separately in a paragraph, and we can execute the paragraph as many times as I want in the JCL. It is like catalog proc. I write a proc inside a proc library, and I can execute it as many times as I want from as many JCLs as I want. So similar to that, we have a catalog proc. So catalog proc is, sorry, not catalog proc, outline perform, where the first one is normal outline perform. So here I have defined a paragraph. Here I have called a paragraph. So perform 100 para is calling a paragraph. Then stop run, and here I have defined the paragraph. Okay. Now perform 100 parameters. I am asking the system to call this paragraph and execute. Now this is the name of a paragraph, 100 para. In real time, always, most of the times we write paragraphs with some numbers: 50 read para, 100 write para, 150 process para, 200 close para, like that. But if you don't give uh, numbers also, it is fine. But generally I have seen most many people give like that. Okay, so I have also followed that. So I am calling this paragraph. Now this paragraph has to be present somewhere in the program. If it is not present, it will give compilation error 12, because you are calling a paragraph, that paragraph is not present. That is why I have to define it. So now many people will say, why stop run is here? Stop run should be the last line of the program. It looks like stop run is not the last line of the program in this one, but technically it is the last line, because COBOL program will get executed line by line. First this line, first then this line, then this line, then it will perform 100 para. When it performs 100 para, directly it will start searching 100 para in this program. When it finds it, it will go inside, it will execute all the lines, it will again come back, then it will go to next line. So stop run is basically the last line of the program, even though it does not look like. So this paragraph you can define anywhere, does not matter.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the most used in real time. This outline normal perform, most used. And most of the times you'll see that, just imagine we have to execute a logic in multiple different conditions. We have 10 different conditions. In all the conditions we have to execute the same logic. Okay, that logic is 20 lines long or 30 lines long. So we'll check the program at 10 different positions with 10 different if logics, and in each if logic, if the logic is true, we will execute those 20 to 30 lines. Now if you do like that, if you just write 20 to 30 lines in every if logic, so if there are 10 if logics, then there will be 200 to 300 lines of logics, only same logics you are writing everywhere. 200 to 300, the program will be unnecessary too big. That is why what we'll do is, those 20 to 30 lines I will write in a paragraph, and that paragraph I will call every time the if condition matches. So I will just define a paragraph like this. Under this paragraph, I'll write all those 20, 30 lines, and wherever the if condition matches at all 10 places, I will perform that paragraph. So like that, we'll reduce the code by 200, around 200 lines. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
So IBM mainframe is the output. Now here also we have the same things. Like we will have Perform multiple times. So same, perform 100 para 5 times. Last example it was perform 100 para. This one is perform 100 para 5 times. So what this will do is it will go to this paragraph and it will display all these lines, all these this set of lines 5 times. Okay, 2 lines, then 2 lines, then 2 lines, then 2 lines, then 2 lines, like that. Okay, so
Yeah.
perform 100 para 5 times. So you can execute this one. Next one is perform until. So same, the way of writing is same, just here it changes that in the previous example we wrote, I mean in inline perform we wrote perform until I greater than 3 and inside that we wrote these 2 lines. This time I have written perform 100 para until I greater than 3. Inside 100 para I have written those 2 lines.
Okay.
Okay, and see here the initial value is 1. I'm checking until greater than 3 and I'm incrementing by 2. So can you tell me how many displays will come this time?
Just one. So until I want 2 times.
Correct, 2 times. First time it will be 1, next time it will be 3, next time
Okay.
it will be
Yeah.
5, then it will close. Next example is perform varying until. Same, perform 100 para, varying I from 1 by 1 until I greater than 3. Here, add plus 1, add minus 1 is not required. Okay,
Yeah.